Well, that's some kind of night we're gonna have tonight. All right. Welcome to the episode of Four Kings Podcast. We are getting our bearings together tonight. We've got runny noses, we've got tissue going on, we've got prayer hands.
Appreciate it. I need it.
If you want to pass the collection plate one more time, we're gonna pass the collection plate.
Come on, Pastor.
Church of the Doors is now
Yes,
open.
please. I could use.
Hey,
All right, shout out to Kelly. Yeah, we were having technical difficulties earlier, but we right back. We with it. We ready. We got everybody in the building. It's been a minute. So if this is your first time rocking with us, hey, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Four Kings Podcast. It's your boy C-Mac.
Ray Bud.
Jay.
Miss Cat.
All right. So, and if this is your first time rocking with us, the motivation behind this podcast is to continue to provide advocacy and support for my sister, Taylor McCowan, who tragically lost her life 3 years ago due to a drunk driver. So over here on Four Kings Podcast, we're going to tell you, hey, don't drink and drive. With that being said, I got to provide everybody with an update. Where the stars at? Kellen, we getting there. I told you we getting there. Come on, throw you some stars. If I showed you we had the thing, we getting there. But the trial for my sister's death is underway. It's been a grueling process for our family. Appreciate everybody for their concerns, their love, their care, everything that's transpired. We ask that you continue to keep us well grounded and in positive energy and in high regards at this point in time. Okay. But I can say it's actually been a shit show. It has been, because it's been some things that I don't want to sully the case, so I can't say them until everything's finalized. But what I will say is the defense. Are you trying to tip? I mean, if you can't get to the tip, you already know that's going on. Send it to the cash app. But it's been a hell of a case, and like it's disgusting to see what a defense attorney does.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, but they getting paid to do a job. But we literally sitting there like, you mother, like,
Right.
just going on and plead. You know what I'm saying? I feel for me, I feel like I would have more respect for you as a person if you went on ahead and said, you know what, I messed up.
Right.
Let me go on and do this, right?
But that's not what they paying him to do.
Exactly.
Right.
In fact, he fired the first defense team because they gave him some sound advice and he said no.
Mm-hmm.
So nonetheless,
Y'all want me to cop? Oh no. That's all that was.
Yep.
Man, we think you need to plead. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah. Hashtag Justice for Taylor. Tell a friend, share, like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, I ain't got to keep repeating that. We're going to get right on into it tonight. Everybody's had a chance except Jamie because she's not a cool kid. She don't sit at the cool kids' lunch table. She didn't watch Swarm like we watched Swarm.
He didn't.
Because I know after I seen Damson Idris bend Chloe Bailey over in the first 2 minutes, I was like, I wonder where this is going to go.
It didn't go nowhere near where you thought it was going.
Yeah, it didn't last very long. I think
Pause.
Don't do the man like that
Don't do
now.
him like
you don't know
that.
how long he was stroking before.
He was in there having a good time.
Yeah.
And you know what they say?
That boy did some straight nigga shit.
He was here for a good time, not a long time.
But no, I did not watch it. I don't think I'm going to watch it.
Man, you at least got
It
to
doesn't catch my eye.
If you want to
Just check it out.
shout out to Donald Glover.
If you like Beyonce, check it out.
Shout out to Donald Glover and shout out
That's
to
definitely who they keep saying it's about.
It ain't Swarm.
I told Ray
Yeah.
Bud I figured that shit out before I even knew.
Right.
And shout out to not Sasha Obama.
It's Malia.
Shout out to Malia Obama. She co-wrote it. So
She co-wrote an episode.
episode. Okay, hey, I'm giving.
Take away
Hey,
her damn.
Somebody would have said, no, I'm saying somebody was like, no, she did the whole thing. No, hey, I think it was like the
Listen.
fifth one.
Every episode was sick and twisted. So
It really
you know
was,
what? You
but hey,
got a
man.
But
sick
hey,
and twisted little mind, and
if-
you did a good job because I was
If that's your thing,
disturbed.
do your thing. That's all I got to say. Do your
It
thing.
was disturbing.
If you fucked with ATL, this was definitely right up your alley.
But see, I stopped watching ATL.
Yeah,
I never really got into
Me
ATL, no lie. I think I watched like the beginning, but
It was cool at first, but from the time they got on that plane to go overseas or somewhere,
It did kind of change. It did.
it just I was just like, yeah,
It was a total.
it couldn't keep my attention no more, like Snowfall did.
So, and speaking of Damus, Idris and Snowfall, shout out to Kelly, and that's where Chloe was getting her cheeks clapped. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
everybody had an issue about.
Everybody was up in arms about Chloe getting her cheeks clapped, but
Man,
you
they
know,
act like it was real, bro.
But I'm just like, why are y'all tripping about her getting her cheeks clapped?
Was she 24, 25?
something like that. Okay,
Like,
She is not the one playing the fucking mermaid.
I just appreciated the love that they showed the Frenchies.
they kept showing.
yeah, they really did.
They did. They put it on for Frenchies. I'm wondering if they sponsor them or something. You know,
Shit. I know they're gonna make a couple dollars because every time somebody come to Houston, they're gonna be.
we gotta
What
go to
Frenchies
Frenchies. Yeah,
But don't go to one of them little old.
You have to go to the original.
Don't go
French.
to the corner store ones. You gotta go over there to the hood if you want the real. But
Go to
hey,
the original.
True.
the,
Either the original or
little
the one in
franchises
Fort
be
Worth.
okay, but it ain't the
Yeah,
same. I'm gonna
right.
tell you the difference.
It's a huge difference,
That
but
dirty rice.
that too,
and the person working in the
and the
kitchen.
service.
That. But no, that dirty rice. Like, come on, y'all.
You be like Popeye's dirty rice.
No.
Oh,
Popeye's
Lord.
got a little seasoning on theirs.
No,
This
not
is
the one
rice
by
with
me.
ground meat in it. But why y'all do it like the chicken recipe the same? Dirty rice awful.
Mm,
So, Snowfall.
I've
Yeah.
never watched
God
Snowfall.
damn.
me either.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to Uncle Jerome.
Jam and Jerome,
Well,
man.
if I wanted to watch it, I can't now.
Why you can't? You ain't got your
Just done
Hulu?
told me.
Nigga, this
Oh,
this 6
hey.
seasons out.
Exactly.
I-
This is the last season. this the shit Rick Ross story behind. Like, you know what she,
that they won't say it's about, but
Right.
you know.
Oh.
yeah. There's a whole bunch of stories, like a whole bunch of people that they had inserted in here that really got real live ties to the, you know what I'm saying, to the dope game back in LA. So it's real crazy about that. But yeah, shout out to Uncle Jerome. You know, I if you ask me, I feel like it was
Louis.
fault. Bro.
Everything this whole season is all Louis'
It's her
fault.
goddamn fault. And she don't want to
Louis'
take no fault for it.
Oh, Louis is a girl.
Yeah, Jerome wife.
Yeah, I was confused. I didn't know.
Oh.
See,
Louis, it's
when
like
I get that other feature for the second camera and I can zoom it in and do like, we're gonna fuck around and then so we're gonna be
Both of
having
the-
our shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't
Man.
in.
What? I'm sorry.
you gotta watch Snowfall.
I've never watched
Good
Snowfall.
shit.
I watched Harlem.
Like I never
Lullaby.
watched The Wire either.
I didn't watch The Wire either.
Okay, so this is one where I'm gonna have to go ahead and say
Sorry.
Take that
I
black
was-
card. Take it from them.
I
They
was
don't
late.
deserve it.
I was late to the game with Wire, and the only reason is because you know it used to come on cable, and we talking about the premium cable. It wasn't just like the regular cable.
No, I had
Yeah.
premium.
I
cable.
wouldn't-
I just didn't.
I watched it, but I
I
wasn't
don't-
like a
Yeah,
fan. Like, oh, I gotta see the Wire coming on. Like, it wasn't like that. I watched it more as I got older.
Netflix, Hulu, Prime. That's it.
yeah, I caught
You got
on
it.
late, but now you got it now because it's on.
Do I?
I think it's on.
I got too much.
Ain't the Wire on Hulu now?
I think
Nah.
I
so.
think it is.
I don't know.
And the
Yes,
Wu Tang series is coming to an end too.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that shit there. I'm so tired of dirty.
But that's how you really.
I mean, I
was.
understand it, but that shit would have been annoying as fuck.
Yeah, he was fucking the money up.
I
I'm
just
sorry.
don't
What
watch the
channel is
same.
this on?
Hulu.
Oh, okay.
I just don't
Let me
watch
get
the
one of y'all
same
Hulu
thing.
logins.
I'm gonna tell you, you know what I'm gonna do. You know what? I can't promote. I tell you what to do. I'm gonna put you on after
Oh,
we get
okay,
out.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
you know.
yeah.
But yeah, it's the TV starting to wind down. It ain't about to be about shit on TV.
It's about to be that dry season.
Yeah,
Y'all know summertime don't be shit. Shit be
don't
on
be
TV.
no.
Think about it. Summertime don't shit be on TV. All the seasons over.
But wait, because BMF just went off.
Right.
So Power Book is back on.
Oh yeah, Power be on for a
So
little
then
bit.
But that's
once
only
that-
10 weeks.
But once
Yeah.
that go off, then something else gonna follow behind it.
Time
which
is supposed to.
Yeah, if it's not Tommy, then it'll be
Kanan.
Kanan, yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens.
But that don't come till like November.
Well, you gotta stretch it out and find you something to put in the
Ain't
bag.
nothing to put in there. It ain't no
Ain't nothing.
good football on.
No, you gotta watch Big Three. Because
I
that's
ain't
the only
gonna watch Big
basketball to
Three.
be on like that.
Oh.
So
Nigga, I'd rather go to Amity than go to motherfucker watch Big Three.
Madness.
Okay.
Huh?
Nothing.
What you said?
Nothing.
She said something.
I was talking about basketball.
I'm gonna play it back.
I don't know. Lately, I've just been, on some girly stuff, watching Queen's Court, and
What's that?
I what?
it's with
That's what,
it's with Tamar, Evelyn Lozado, and Nivea. They're looking
Tamar
for love.
Braxton?
Yes.
Oh, I know I ain't gonna watch this shit. She annoying as fuck to me. Oh, hell
I love Tamar.
no. Different
Nah.
shades of Tamar. This motherfucker done been so many different people online. All them noses she done had. How you done had a bunch of noses?
You know, but not too much on Tamar now, damn it. I love Tamar.
Just saying.
I have loved Tamar since she came out with her first album.
All I like to say is
How she could keep a big dude?
He was cheap.
How she couldn't keep a big dude?
Some big dudes don't like to be kept.
oh shit.
He didn't like to be kept, or he wanted to be kept. She just wouldn't do her job.
No, he probably
she wanted to be a
yeah,
star better more than she wanted to be a wife.
No, so what happened with them was he was also her manager. So that was love
Manager,
and
producer,
business just tying into too
and
much.
her.
She obviously needed that man, the manager.
No,
She
not
did.
really.
Because her career
Have you
wasn't gonna
heard
be,
a song out of her since?
Yes.
When?
like maybe 2.
It don't
Well-
matter when.
2 years ago.
Because she was actually singing backup for Tony.
Oh, okay.
What's that
That's
song?
what she belongs.
That's that song.
Singing in the background.
Now wait a minute. Now, all of the
Not-
sisters can sing.
Yes.
Huh?
all of
And
them.
R.I.P. to Tracy.
No, Tracy was the
she
realest
passed from
Yeah.
cancer, right?
one. Yeah.
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 She was the realest one. I love Tracy.
Yeah, I did love Tracy.
But not too much on Tamar. She is the baby of the family, so that's
She-
one
she
reason
act
why
like
She act like a
She-
baby.
she really
sure
does.
do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
But
annoying
she
as hell.
has grown. She
Trina
has
Really?
matured.
She's grown.
Right. Are they still married or are they divorced? now?
Well, Trina, I think Trina got with somebody else.
Okay. She needed to because Gabe was a mess.
I think. You know, I'm gonna go look.
Y'all know who Gabe is?
The
That
little
was the white
Mexican
man,
dude.
right?
Was he white?
I thought
No,
it
he
was
was
Mexican.
Mexican. He was Mexican.
Or Hispanic.
Yeah, Latino.
There you go.
He was Latino.
Come on, say detail.
I don't know what you
Okay.
just said.
Okay.
But
¿Por
anyway.
qué? Telemundo.
Lord.
Nah, man. Look, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, so life has been life. There's been things that have been going on, and
Okay, Future.
you know,
Mhm.
what I can honestly say is that a lot of people are receiving our content, and like I just put somebody else on our content, and they caught one of the episodes where I had a pause moment, and I think one of y'all had caught it. I think it might have been Jamie or whatever, but it was pretty funny. And like again, people are liking the content if it's meant for them, and that's the other thing. If it's really meant for you, you'll sit back and be able to take it in. The problem is that you have people who want to disempower people who are telling people the right thing, right? Be like, well, I don't see why married men feel so interested in telling people how to single people about how to be single.
You sound dumb. Like, no, like,
Go ahead, Ray.
when you want somebody to keep you from making fucking mistakes,
hello,
Ray Bud is gonna Ray Bud.
because I didn't even know what he was gonna say, but when he said that, I was like,
that's true.
that's-
I would rather somebody tell me because you've already been down that road. So obviously, I'm trying to get to where you are.
right?
Eventually, one day in my life.
But that's if you subscribe to be where we are,
Right.
If you
because
think about it, I mean, married folks used to be single.
Exactly.
So I don't understand what
Same
you don't
thing.
understand.
I be confused when I see stuff like that going on. Like, why are married men concerned about single women? Well,
Because okay, so
What do you
I'll
mean
say
by
this
that
from
statement?
my own opinion. I feel like having a conversation with a married man and him telling me how he was able to actually get to where he is with that woman,
Mhm.
that gives me some type of hope.
yeah,
Mhm.
Like it don't make me feel like, oh, okay, well, ain't shit out here. I'm just gonna have to keep on being a hoe. I'm gonna be out here, one of them little women with a whole bunch of cats in my house. No, me getting some type of advice from a married man or a married woman lets me know, okay, well, maybe it is something I need to change with myself.
Mhm.
but you know what? You hit it on the head. Because remember when we was having our sidebar conversation and we were talking about self-reflection and just
Mhm.
really just trying to understand if you were the root cause of the problem. A lot of times, and I have to say this, as a man, if you know you done fucked up as a man and you want to resolve the issue, you going for the peace. Hey, look at it. I done fucked up. My bad. What can I do to fix it? We going whatever we gotta do to fix it, we gonna fix it. But as a woman,
We're gonna take you around the world
hello, come on now.
before I admit that yes, I'm sorry, because I need you to know why I did what I did.
But again, see here.
But I'm sorry, but this is why I did it.
But if we really trying to get to the root of the problem and fix it and resolve it, going all the way around the world, just I was annoyed. I'm tired of this.
y'all know men have a shorter fucking attention span than a baby does.
But that's why we take y'all around the world, because eventually you're gonna be like, you know what, I don't even want to talk about it no more.
But what? So did nothing get solved?
But still,
But that makes sense to you?
no, it doesn't, because eventually you gonna bring it back up.
No.
At the very essence of what a real man is trying to solve a problem.
Solve, right,
Yeah.
problem
That's it.
solved.
Well, it's not very many that's out here.
I'd rather solve that problem than go back and forth. Like I say it all the time. Like, okay, that's the problem. Okay, how we solve it? Y'all always don't know, but y'all need some time to go ahead and argue about it. And that's process.
And see, no, with me, I don't want to argue about it. I'm gonna listen to what it is that you said, and I'm gonna be like, okay, give me some
That
time.
process of shit.
Because yes, me personally, I need to process
I
it because
understand.
I know how I am.
Uh-huh.
If I'm pissed off, I don't know what's gonna come out my mouth.
You know what?
Mm.
The process thing is fine as long as you saying it. Like if you
Yeah.
verbalizing, that's cool.
I need to process what you just said because based off how you said it, you could actually have pissed me off. And now if it's to tell you that your mama ain't raised you right, and now I gotta do it.
But
So,
see, we
give
went.
me the time to process what
but
you
again,
just said.
So one of the things that I talked about, and it was supposed to be we were gonna have a guest, and she was like, I never hit below the belt as far as like if we're arguing, the arguing is just within the context of what that is. I'm not gonna sit
That's
up here and say
me.
your mama is I seen your mama on this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Now
you know what I'm
it
saying?
was like that.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I asked for the time to process.
You know, your mama got one big titty, one small titty. We call her Biggie Smalls. You know,
I think a lot of times women don't understand. I think y'all look at the world and y'all think men don't respect us, this, and that, but y'all don't know how much weight y'all words hold.
Oh no.
Especially when you're dealing with your significant other. Like you can be tearing that man down and not even realize you're tearing
y'all
that
words
man down.
hold weight too.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
How?
I'm talking about it's not the same as far as you saying something to a man.
Well, okay. So again, we'll segue into the finesse 2-time situation, right?
It's cool if they do it.
Come on, man.
So, you know, we've heard stories about him and Erica Banks back and forth, and to be honest, that wasn't the type of chick that he should have been.
No,
right?
But he figured that out.
And now she running talking about she wasn't ever satisfied, and is, you know,
a woman just. But sometimes that's
his wiener was little.
But that's the thing, though.
That's what she said.
She did. She said his thing was.
Okay, so you're saying that
she literally said his thing wasn't thanging. That's what she said.
So here's the thing. You basically trying to shade that man by saying that his thing wasn't thanging, but you kept on thanging it.
That'd be my point.
Yeah.
So again, if we really trying to get to the root of the situation,
she's being petty.
That is a feeling.
That's what it boils
That is not
down
the fact.
That why women do it? Why you gotta be so? Come here, man. I'm just saying. Why we all just can't grow up?
It's like, okay, I can sit up here and say, "Oh my God,
what's up,
I'm so not satisfied," but I'm still doing it with that person that's not satisfying me. So obviously, I can't sit up here and shoot shots at that man later on.
But here's the thing: and if your needs, again, your needs, when you're talking about feelings, if your needs are not being met, you need to, and you verbalize that, hey, I need this from you because I'm not getting it right now, right? That's having a conversation. That's putting it out there. That's trying to find some clarity, identifying the problem, allowing for a solution to take place. And if the person doesn't want to step in and find a solution, then the writing on the wall.
Right.
So if you tell me you ain't being, you in that particular situation, if she said she wasn't being satisfied, right? Okay, cool.
You ain't never tell him.
You ain't never tell him.
It could have been something else that he could have did to satisfy that need.
Exactly.
If it's not that, then it could have been something else that he could have.
Maybe she did tell him. How we know she didn't tell him?
Nah, she ain't tell him.
How you know?
I know a lot of times women
y'all was in the bedroom.
Sex can be bad, but when they like the dude, they kind of
never.
When they like him, it makes it different. But once they stop liking that nigga, it's like this is trash. You start realizing,
I can't.
Hold
I
on,
can't
hold
speak
on.
for everyone.
Hold on. Let's see what Kat talking about.
No.
Yeah.
If it's not good, it's not. You gonna know.
Now, if you like him, you saying it, but when y'all like a nigga, you be like.
You go.
It wasn't that bad. He was nervous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was nervous. I know it was only 3 pumps, but he was excited. I was excited too. It's all right. He ate the coochie. It's cool.
I told him I had that wow.
I mean, no, I feel like
boy
if you really like somebody,
he got over there. That's all it was.
You like them for them.
Yeah.
And you'll find a way to compromise in certain situations.
It depends on the person also, because some people sex isn't a big deal. So,
exactly.
So but that's the first thing. That's the first gun y'all pull out.
Hello.
When y'all get mad at the niggas though.
That's why your dick little. That's why you premature ejaculator. Like, whoa, wait a minute. So
was just that night.
you know, but
It
again,
was cold.
if we really just trying to get to the root of some of these problems, I read a quote that was really like it fit into what we were discussing. It was saying that when the fact becomes secondary, the emotion, what was it? The emotion is, I want to say it's lost.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, if you don't have a fact to kind of baseline everything off of, that emotion will go because you gonna get lost.
Yeah.
So when I had a conversation with, I'm always having conversations, right? And I talk to a lot of people who are I'm not even gonna say like-minded people because I don't want to always talk to people with like-minded. It's always good to hear a different perspective.
Yeah.
Now, when one of our followers, she posted something, and I was just like, I know where you are mentally and emotionally, but for you to be posting that, you still
It ain't clicking.
It ain't clicking. Exactly. So, prime example. You say you want a certain type of dude, right? As a woman, you say you want a certain type, and I'm using this woman because this is the woman I had a conversation with, and then I flip and give the man since folks like to say we biased. Anyway, so as a woman, if you're looking for a certain type of man and you go to the same spot every week doing the same thing, you're gonna run into a man, but is it gonna be the one that's gonna be beneficial to you? Probably not.
The type of man you looking for ain't even in the places that you're going to.
Right.
I ain't even looking.
Tell him. And as a
They gonna
man,
catch you at Fiesta or something.
Wow.
Listen, they gonna have to
No
catch
type of
me.
right? I know you're at Fiesta.
HEB, Planet Fitness, maybe.
Oh, you
Quit trying to tell the folks where to find you, Kat.
Listen, they don't know what side of town.
They're gonna be in that motherfucker. Wait a minute.
Wait, she
It's
said-
a HEB right there. It's a Planet
There's a whole
Fitness.
bunch of HEB.
Wait a minute. She in this area,
Which one
but
is
yeah.
close?
A dollar store. Listen,
They
that's
gonna
all
start
place you
going to the
catch me.
HEB in this area.
For real.
Catch over there on the wine aisle.
Kroger, Wally Mart. Yeah.
She just named all that off of Highway 6. Okay.
Man, damn. In a short place, there ain't the movie.
Anyway, but we, as a man, if you're really trying to attract a certain type of woman, it's going where you go and how you carry yourself is going to determine whether or not you're going to attract a certain type of woman.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I got to speak from a lot of the niggas that I associated with or have associated with in the past.
Yeah.
Friday night, them niggas is in Caros.
Ew.
Hey,
Well,
you know what you're gonna get when you off in Caros.
okay.
Shot. Man.
Nah, you either gonna find something for the evening, or you gonna find somebody trying to get their groove back.
You gonna find something for the evening. She gonna rob your ass when you go home. Listen,
Anybody
That
know.
is one spot I never,
listen.
ever.
I don't listen.
Wait,
I ain't got nothing
I
against
wouldn't-
Caro's.
I wouldn't expect you to go
Because
to
I used
Caros.
to go
You're from
back.
the north
I
side.
used to go to Caro's back in my day.
Not true.
Huh?
But
I didn't.
I had two friends get shot. in
I would
Popeye.
always come to the club.
I'm just saying,
Cause
you know,
Because a lot of them niggas never went inside. They stayed in the
Stayed
parking
in the
lot.
goddamn parking lot.
Yeah.
it's parking lot.
I'll go in
pimping.
there and get them free,
Yeah.
them old cheap ass drinks, them cheap
Hmm.
strong drinks.
Yeah.
$3-4.
I never went to Caro's.
See,
It's close
Club
by
Papa
Elder
those.
Guide.
You sure
Nah.
right.
I
If
would
you
say
wanna-
Metropolis.
If you want to catch you
Ooh.
one,
Thursday.
Club Papa.
Ladies night, you get it there free.
but but see, I don't even like Papa Do's, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Nigga those?
That's basically what it has become.
Nigga Do's.
It ain't become that shit been there.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Because it's a certain type
Especially
of
that one on
16 is
16.
nigga those.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Club Papa those.
they in that thing.
Hmm.
So again, and what's the other one right there off 16 in West Park? What's the other one?
Boudreaux?
Boudreaux.
Oh,
Oh,
I haven't been
But,
there
get
in
your
forever.
dirty south.
Boo-hoes. Yeah.
Back in the day. Yeah.
But again,
mm-mm.
them the type of places that if you go, it's a certain type of individual you're gonna run into, right? And so with that being the expectation, you gotta try something different. And we ain't talking about like, you know, if you go up in there for happy hour, you gotta go where the professionals go when they go to have happy hour. If you're really trying to catch somebody
Town
on
Center, go to the restaurants.
Hello.
They have happy hours there.
Hello.
You'll find us ladies there.
Oh, they do?
Mm-hmm.
why she telling you where to find her again? See that she throwing that shit in there.
Well, hey, it's gonna be slim pickings.
restaurant. I
Not
don't
too
go
many
that
niggas gonna go
often.
down there and
That's
pay
all
for
right. They're gonna
parking.
be at all the restaurants in the town center. Cat gonna be here.
Cat gonna be
At the
Town Center, Planet Fitness.
I ain't say which town
Oh,
center.
it was hit 6 go up by 10, huh?
I'm just saying. I mean, you definitely. Depending on your age bracket, you know.
I mean, but not even that. Just within Houston alone, it has grown. So
Mhm.
there's a lot of different things that you can experience
Yeah.
now versus what you could experience back in the day.
Correct.
Because I personally, I don't go to clubs. Like I'll go to a lounge, you know, or a bar. You know, I can't. I don't want to.
I mean, but it's not even like the clubs are not really what they used to be.
They not.
It's like now the clubs have become restaurants because they
Yeah,
all got
what's that
fucking
spot?
sections.
Grooves. Not Grooves. Is that Grooves?
I don't know.
Grooves is basically a club
That's
and,
a
and a
club.
restaurant.
That's it, yeah.
Because
They
they
got
have
food in there.
brunch and all of that.
It's a club.
That's what
But-
everybody's trying to do day parties and
Tell me he
shit.
Yeah.
never been to Carrington's.
Who?
You ain't never been to Carrington's?
Kellen been too far removed from Houston for a while
Listen.
now.
Yeah, everybody is doing
You ain't missed
you
nothing,
know,
my G.
day parties and Sunday fun day and where you gotta purchase a section or
Prospect Park, all
You
you
can
know,
catch
you
the
gotta spend a
ladies
certain
at
amount.
Sunday.
They closed that other one.
Coco Loco, Pink Monkey,
Coco Loco.
Now wait a minute, that
Ice
Pink
Age.
Monkey.
8 Mile.
Baby.
8 Mile, yeah.
Yeah.
Monkey, you knew
Was it
not
Tea
to go
Time?
get-
Tea Time,
Ooh.
yeah. Yeah.
Upstairs and
That's
downstairs.
Jesus, yeah.
T-Town is where I met my baby daddy.
Man, T-Town. I remember my cousin car got
Gotcha.
told.
Oh, yeah, that happened a lot.
But that was her fault. She parked somewhere we shouldn't have parked.
Nah, I parked where I was supposed to park. Came out, car was gone. There was
Nah.
a sign there.
We parked at an abandoned building.
What
Yeah,
is
you was foolish.
Oh, no, you
Oh, you didn't want to pay that
yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Didn't want to pay that team.
Coco Loco?
Got out and we was
Metropolis.
like, well,
That's what she was on Metropolis.
I only went to
Yeah.
Metropolis once and I seen a man get jumped and stomped and I never went back.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not for
There
me.
used to be many fights.
Mm-mm.
But again,
Car got towed from
You
that.
don't need to be nowhere where it's free before 11 if you're trying to go out.
Oasis. Oh, see, y'all too young.
Free before 11?
wait, she said Oasis.
Oasis. Yeah, you.
She's in that thing.
Ooh.
Cat got some
See,
skin
we-
in the game.
See, we was at Ice Age. You was at Max's across the street.
Yeah.
I sure was.
All right, let's
Tell him my age.
That boy say the Z.
see.
The
That's
Z.
way.
What is
back.
that?
Oh my
Z.
God.
Yeah.
That's on the north side?
Nah.
Nah.
Southside.
Ah.
The zone.
But you know, it is so crazy because I passed by Coco Loco and I just look at it and I be like, Lord, they done turned it into a church.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know they'd get a lot of praying to get them devils out of there.
Spray- they
choke the shit up,
wash
man, with
them
the
walls
sister.
with
And Coco
holy
Loco.
water,
I'm
okay?
like, oh my God.
Oh.
But
know that.
Mhm.
but again, we went off. You know,
Yeah,
gotta
start talking about
bring it back
those.
in. Huh?
I just started thinking about all the places that they used to go to.
But again, so
Ladies are at the brunches, fellas.
you ain't never lied. But it's certain
Certain ones.
again.
But that's where they be. That's
Yeah.
where they like to go. And they be drunk afterwards.
If you're trying, you know, probably if you're trying to catch you a nice lady, check out Chapman and Kirby.
What is that?
Man, I don't really feel like you. There's certain places like Carol's and shit like that. You shouldn't just. You
Right.
should go there with no Red Rooster. You don't go there.
Red Rooster.
I know you go
They
there,
got a red roof
What
on
you
there.
mean?
huh?
If you
You
going
didn't
to
know
Red-
that?
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, but
If you want to find you a
Taylor's.
woman in Kitten Hills, take your ass to Red Roof.
Taylor's. Oh,
Taylor's.
come on. now.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you know they all go to Dreams now. That whole little section over there where Diallo's was.
Yeah.
Everybody just stay. You just stay right there on that street. Man,
Never
look, you
been
get you a nice little snack. It may find you a snack.
uh-huh.
Get your old lady out there. Let's go cook you some greens on Sunday when y'all leave.
Damn. But that's what I just said. You end up finding like them women trying to get that groove back. Speaking of getting that groove back,
Oh Lord.
why do you think women get BBLs?
Shit, I don't know. I don't have one.
I don't either.
All your love friends and the
No,
women.
none of my friends
I don't
have BBLs.
associate with.
Why do y'all think
Okay,
women would do that?
So let me take that back.
They
This is
want
what I'm
another
gonna
leash
say.
on life.
Hold on. Cat finna say something. It's finna be good.
I think it has a lot to do with, the imagery they're seeing
Mm.
online. And they trying to, keep up with what they're seeing, and they want to satisfy, men in such a way.
And see,
Ah.
see. Okay,
They
so
want to look a certain way.
so me and my wife had this debate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And before I put my spin on it and we go into it, I want to defer to Jamie to hear her part too.
I mean, I feel like some women may get BBLs because that is a part of their body that they have wanted for a long time. Some of them don't have
But
a butt, so they want to experience.
They
what
be in the
it's-
fat
what it's
transfer
like.
getting titties too.
Well, you
Yeah.
just said BBL,
Yeah, I know.
but don't get me wrong. I have had women to ask, how did you get that or da. Like I tell them, unfortunately for me, it's natural,
Right.
Jesus,
but it's
Jesus
not.
and genetics.
Having
Jesus
a
and
butt
genetics.
is not what a lot of people think it is. It's a headache, to be honest. Well, for me,
Michaela says she ain't got nothing.
that's one reason why I got out of retail. So I got tired of knocking shit over.
Well, what you on?
Like for real, they would always put me in the shoes, and I would put the shoes together and then turn and do the next side. I said, "Fuck it, I quit."
Right, but why do you feel? Well, I'll say this. So me and my wife were talking, and I said a lot of women do that is because, to be honest, women have had insecurities with their own body forever. Like even from the time they're growing up, because they're always assessing each other. Like they're in the locker
Yeah.
room and looking at her breast bigger than mine, and most
Yeah.
boys are going towards
Yeah.
her. The
but
number one reason, insecurity.
okay.
Low self-esteem, man.
Well,
I wouldn't even say low self-esteem.
Bullshit.
Insecurity, number one.
Well, you insecure, but it's causing you to have low self-esteem.
I mean,
I
but
would-
then you never know how. Okay, some of them may have had kids at an early age,
Boom.
so they never actually got to experience having that body, that shape.
Well, no, and
What did I do?
the kids will rob you of that body too. Yeah.
Yes, they will.
Because if you had that thing and it ain't,
My stomach was flat back in the gap.
oh Lord, here we go.
it shows,
Look what you did to me, man. I don't think it. To me, especially knowing people that have like did it the natural way and just worked out and got the body, like why take them chances, man? Flying all these different countries.
True.
I see what I need women to understand, because there's a lot, like on my feed, I get a lot of workout videos because that's mainly, I look at that, I look at food, I look at different things.
It's counterproductive.
It's not going to, yeah, it
Huh.
is. It
You're
really
looking
is.
at food, then you're
Listen,
looking at working
stop
out.
judging me, goddammit.
Oh, I want this food, but I got to do this workout if I want to eat this. If I do this workout, I can eat this right here, this whole cheesecake.
Exactly, but I'm gonna eat this
I'm
list.
just gonna have to get on the treadmill 3 hours in the morning, and before I go to bed, then I can have
Listen.
probably a good half.
Because I love me some food, but I need to work out.
My
too.
bad, Cat.
Shoot.
Killers say because they ain't got that grip. Lord Jesus.
So
What's the grip?
no, good question. Because there's a lot of that, but essentially, what do they call? They typically call BBLs what? The mommy makeover.
Oh,
I thought my makeup when they do
when they do
tummy
the whole
tuck
body.
and the titty lift
There you
and
go.
give them some
Okay,
ass.
so let's just go ahead and lump it all in together, right? Let's go and lump it in all together about just basically going under the knife.
Doing
Okay, that way we don't alienate anybody.
I mean, I don't
to
knock
each his
anybody.
own.
Yeah, to each his own. If you've done it, you've done it. I don't knock anybody that has done it.
I just
Me
can't.
per se, I'm not doing it. I don't
Okay.
like pain. I don't like the recovering.
Yeah, they're
I don't do
recovering
any
for
of
the
that.
Shooting that pussy.
I
punch.
can't.
Mm.
Like I can get these removed from off my eyes, and I won't. I refuse because I'm scared. I don't want nothing touching my eyes. You can blind me, fool.
Right.
I just can't.
Well,
if I can't do that, I
just
can't do nothing else.
Hold on, let me give you another way to per se look at this.
What?
He caught it. He caught it.
Oh my God. All right.
Wait,
I think I know what you're about to say.
no.
Go ahead.
Hold up. I was gonna say.
Oh Lord.
Oh, they hung up. Okay. So I was gonna say is because I'm just trying to give you another way to look at it. But anyway,
What you was gonna say?
I'm trying to give you another way to look at it. No, but you know, if you lose your sense of sight, it intensifies some other senses. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God.
You know what?
But
Your mic is off.
But
It's off.
but no, it is. But it's funny how women go through all these surgeries, right?
Mhm. But no, because nobody
Niggas out
talks
here
about
get-
how men go through these surgeries. There's a lot of men out here that have
Penis surgery.
penis surgeries. They done went out here and got ab surgeries.
Yeah.
They done went out here and got calf muscle
it's not as
surgery.
Yeah.
frequent as you see women doing it.
Shit.
It's not as free.
How many men have you
Especially
met?
these ads.
How many men have you ran into with it? Like
And
not
they
on
get their
Instagram, like in person?
Hair put in
I
there.
don't know.
Wait,
I don't
hold
do
on.
that.
See, she going to the hair now. There's a lot of them motherfuckers out here with the hair now.
Yeah.
And
You
then
can't say nothing about the hair. We've been putting weave and tracks in their head for
I mean,
years.
my thing is
Goddamn.
this, I don't care about a
Niggas
man
say,
getting
wait,
the
what?
weave- getting the weave done. I don't care if you want to get you some glue and you want him to put that weave on top. Do it. I don't
Do your
care.
thing.
Do your thing.
what Beyonce said, love on top. Okay.
Yeah. You want to put the little sprinkles up on there? Do what you do.
You know,
I just won't touch
did
it.
I talk
Wait,
about the
the
barber
powder?
experience I had?
Yeah.
No.
I could have
Yeah.
swore I talked. Did I talk about the barber
Don't put the
experience I
powder
had?
on.
They put that on your head.
Don't
So
put the powder.
Gave you that white line. Boy, be walking around with that all day. Nigga, you're dirty, my nigga. That's what that's telling me.
That's
It's
not
telling
what I
me you ain't washed your face today, my nigga.
nah,
Yes,
so,
they are getting
she said
BBLs. Yes.
It ain't happening in alarming rates like BBLs. And let's just first of
They
all,
just
so
ain't talking about it.
huh?
They ain't talking about it.
Nah, it's not happening like that. I promise you. So what I do see is a lot of bodybuilders. They be going and getting stuff done,
Steroid.
and
Because
then
the steroids shrivel the balls and dick up, so they want to go.
just like that one dude that went viral in the gym working out. You remember that?
What was that?
Which one? The one that was dancing
No, he was
No.
working out, and
What
and something
happened?
popped?
no, and the rest of the step, he's rocking back and forth. Something else was rocking back and forth while he was working.
Oh, him. Oh,
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I didn't think that was real.
Man, look,
What happened?
He was working out and that
See,
thing was thanging.
Kellen even said, "Ain't no nigga getting extra dick."
Yeah, right.
Boy, so they gonna try to get them into too. You better try the
Yeah.
pills first if you that desperate, my nigga.
Ain't no like. So I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of men, and I get and you may not want to hear this, but a lot of men who dick little know they dick little.
And don't give a damn. And
Hey,
go
it sure
and
did.
some niggas, but I've like some niggas, I've heard women say like this nigga don't know his dick. One of my homegirls tell me about a nigga she was fucking with. This nigga would
Because
tell
somebody
her.
been lying to his ass.
And that, but that's like she was like, the nigga gonna try to tell me, you better get your ass in there if I go ahead and beat them guts in again. She's like, I had to look over my shoulder, like,
Where you getting dick from?
you got some extra. She say, I had to tell this man, you must got some extra dick I ain't seen before.
You know, there
Damn.
are some that say, I'm a grower, not a shower.
Yeah, okay, that's different.
That's different.
But it's nothing. It's not even growing. Like,
I don't know,
I'm still
man.
waiting. So,
But boys,
I mean, but
Men
there's
tend
just
to
like
be-
females out here saying that they know they got some good stuff and they don't.
you don't know if you got anything. But
Oh,
I think if you have to brag about it, it's probably not that great.
man, I feel like if you
So-
gotta ask me what's good, then that means you not confident in your game. Don't ask me
So
that.
first, well, no, 'cause
Uh-oh.
look. So let me tell you
What you
something.
about to say? What you about to say?
Everybody don't always.
Don't ask me that.
Everybody don't always say what it is.
I don't
Some
care.
folks just be like I. In my day, I had a woman busting that on me real quick, and it was quiet, and I was like, "Bitch, did you?" I said, "You ain't let no sound out of nothing." I think she might have let out a little whimper, like, "Oof." And I'm like,
she had kids.
I don't know.
She didn't train herself how to do. You gonna go this out quiet so I wake up the kids.
I'm talking about. I ain't never experienced that. So how many? 3.
Damn it, I done pulled out my cord.
I was like, did you? Oh, ninja orgasm. I'm like, so again, for communication purposes,
Mm.
did you? I did you? Because some of y'all will fake it too.
Okay, so
Don't fake it for me.
I ain't gonna say that.
Gotta fake
Go
it.
ahead,
You
Kat.
make it.
Come on, man.
Go ahead, Kat. Come on,
I
Kat.
feel like if you have to ask, then you know.
Not necessarily. 'Cause
That nigga just reassuring himself. Something.
That's it.
I understand where you're coming from, but I can see both sides.
No.
I gotta know.
Nah.
No, see, look at it.
I understand both sides.
Nah,
If,
because I ain't faking nothing.
if I'm sweating
I
and you
ain't faking
sweating,
nothing.
and I be like, look, did you? And you be like, nah. In my mind, because again, I feel I was putting in work. You know what I'm saying? You sweating, I'm sweating, and it ain't just my sweat that's on you. You sweating too, because you was throwing it back or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
So I'm just trying to gain clarity on this, so I know without a shadow of a doubt if I did do it, if I got to get back in here and put the saddle back on.
Oh God, I can't do the sweat. Don't let that shit drop on me.
Grass. No.
See, look,
What is it?
didn't I tell you?
All my white friends.
Kelly say all his white friends at work make jokes about how small they should be. And then I be like, why y'all talking about dick so much?
What was the other long paragraph?
That was
That
off
was a
of
promotion.
Twitch. That was off
Oh, okay.
Twitch. But again, what I'm saying, men know from a very young, well, I'm short, I'm fat, my nose big, my feet big, whatever they
They like, I better learn how to rock with this shit.
I'm
This
gonna
what I got.
learn how to rock with this. And not only that, why do you think men go out here and get these cold clothes, cars, and all this money and stuff?
Because it makes up for what they're lacking.
Hello.
Mm.
And they know
If
They
I
know-
have all of this glitz and glam,
They ain't
she
gonna be
don't
looking
like
at that.
me.
she ain't gonna be looking at all. She
Right.
gonna look, I'm popping like this here. She ain't gonna be looking at
But
that.
then you come out for like that and you throwing money at a female, then you wonder why she asking you for money.
Right.
Well, let's just be.
Because most niggas do all that, but they really ain't got it like that. They pull this shit. Now you ain't got what you knocked down. Oh, you really like her, and you just realize, oh, nigga, she just want the bread. Nigga, you played yourself.
You did. But I mean, sometimes you luck up and you get you one because you may have the money, you just not flashy with it like that, and you able to get a quality catch.
Yeah.
And she gonna.
But
she
I'm
gonna-
saying that
she gonna rock
faking
with
it.
your. She gonna rock with your 3 inches.
If she like you enough.
Who is doing this? If you are
Kat.
out there, hold on. If you are out there in the comments and you are comfortable with 3 inches,
Look,
you
Kat,
message
we didn't
us.
already
I'm
prove
sorry,
that women
Kat.
don't know inches.
I
Y'all you hear the number. Y'all the size itself, you can't even really, you wouldn't even be able to tell.
Like, to be honest, they say girl, what is that?
That's way
length
more
or
than
is it
3.
width?
That's 6. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay,
they say
so-
the average size is 6.
5.5, what they say.
half of this.
Well, it might be.
That's 3.
We don't know which way.
You'd be surprised what somebody can do with
Kat, all you gotta do
Hey,
is
hold on.
put your ankles by your ears, and everything's good.
It might be the girth though.
Exactly.
Maybe short but wide now. Short
You
but
would be
wide.
surprised what somebody could do with half of that.
And then not only that, you already know what positions work for you when you got that kind of.
You know you
what I'm
can't
saying?
do
You know
reverse
you can't.
cowgirl.
You know what I'm saying?
No, fall out.
If you know if it's half of that and you are blessed in the back, you can't do that position.
Man, tell me about it.
You gotta get up under that thing.
You gotta get up under
You gotta
that.
get up
You
under
gotta
that.
know what's gonna work for you and your partner to make sure that both of y'all get y'all.
I
But
just
the
don't
thing
wanna- I
is-
don't want to find out. So.
That's why
I know niggas be
Thanks,
more
but no
confident.
thanks.
Cause I know a nigga that used to old school cat. You be like,
Dang.
shit, I ain't got number 2.5, 3 inches, but I'm
So-
gonna eat it.
Thank you.
Michaela say she don't want nothing over 6 or 7 and nothing under that. But do you know the average penis size? And you can look it up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Go ahead, tell them, Kat, what's the average penis size?
I don't know. You tell me.
5.
5 inches.
Oh, it done went down to 5?
5.
5
It was like
inches.
5.3, some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah,
Hey,
5 inches.
I thought I saw something different.
I thought it was 6.
Mm-mm.
I mean, because me personally, I feel like
You want? I'm
They
putting
said-
if it's more than
They
that,
said
you
that
are
was
rearranging
average.
organs at this point.
And 6, it said 5 to 6 was the average, and then like 7 to 10 was like, okay, large. Anything over there is just
Like
like
that's ridiculous.
something.
That's that type where you be like, no, where is that
you ready,
going?
You ready for this? By country size.
this thing.
By
What?
country size.
What is the U.S.? Just go to the U.S.
Why are you gonna go to the U.S.? You
I
can just get
don't-
right on into this,
Yeah,
right?
just get right on into
Oh,
it.
I see.
Go to Africa.
Oh, Africa, we slanging it. Okay.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying.
Sudan 7, Congo 7, Ecuador 7,
U.S. is the only one that's at 5.
Ghana 7, Nigeria 6.5, Venezuela 6.5, Colombia 6.5, Cameroon 6.5, South Korea 4, Cambodia 4.
That's large
Yeah.
What is that's the average
average.
in that area. That's the average.
Listen, I don't care what you say, okay? Just take your 3 inches and go somewhere else.
Man, that boy
But in
took
general, the average, like if you use the average everything out, is 5.
Mm.
So
5.
yeah, it's 5.
Look, like I tell people, I ain't got time to be walking bent over because I'm in pain. And no, I don't have time for that shit.
She said,
You at work.
But if you got a monster, I mean, girl, if you,
Uh-uh.
Michaela, you know what? I ain't.
She
gonna
said
say
she
nothing.
running.
Yeah,
I'm working with a monster.
she said if that thing is thinking, it's gonna be problems.
Mm-mm.
Cause see, here's the other thing. Women be talking about they want this big old thing, it can't even fit in their mouth. So I mean, what you know?
Listen, this
You
is
know?
a show where I don't think that's appropriate talk.
I'm just saying. No, listen. I mean, call a spade a spade. They be like, I got to have.
Lord.
Be like, and I need to be able to wrap
Well,
both hands
those-
around it.
Those
Wait a
must
minute.
be some younger ladies,
Sound good.
you know, that you're dealing with.
My.
I ain't dealing with shit. My old lady like my meats.
That's all that matters.
That's it. I got my fit.
This has been a great show.
Yeah. All right now.
Hi, wifey.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be bringing
Nah.
that in this shit.
Yep.
The thing is, a lot of women getting this stuff. Really, to me, I feel like
never hit the what is that?
If you ain't
never
never hit the cervix before
It lifts.
it lifts, you ain't got it. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, but it goes both
I like
ways.
my vagina. They not about to mess my walls up.
Exactly.
Okay, I mean, you know,
what you need
know
it for.
Sure.
but I'm gonna tell you right now, you know, you can put the Kegel in
No,
there
no.
and with the and do your little
You don't-
exercises.
You don't have to put nothing in there. You can just do it yourself.
Exactly. You
Just
don't
learn
need
how to
nothing
work
in
your
there
muscles.
to do Kegels.
Yes, you don't.
All right, y'all.
You don't.
I don't know how we got all the way to the Kegels and doing.
He said it. But you don't. It's the truth. You do not have to put the little egg in there to learn how to tighten your muscles. You just need to know how to do it yourself.
I'm with you. But not so again, fact, 5 inches is what it is the average. So a lot of women be running talking about they got, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of women. Let me not say that
Okay.
because I know a lot of women are not saying that.
There are women.
But there are women who say that, and I be looking at them sideways. I'm like,
There are women who be talking about 10 to 12 inches.
right,
Okay.
that's what I'm talking about.
You
And then
must
the ones
you must
that's coming into
have
work bent over because they ain't
Yeah.
paying.
Them women that got that old school trick to put their vinegar in the water.
Uh-uh.
Snap
Oh.
that pussy back.
Oh my God. Oh
Oh,
my God.
No.
but no, look, if you really just that's beside the point. I mean, the sex is an afterthought. I mean, it's important, but if you really want to be able to try to have some kind of communication and understanding, you're gonna have to be able to put your big boy pants on and your big girl panties on and have these conversations instead of just waiting till you're upset and then attacking the person.
True.
Right.
Mm.
So the other fun thing that I find about the dynamic is that and I had this conversation too. So one of the things that we were talking about doing this podcast, it was like the content, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason was like, well, what makes you feel like that's the direction to go in? This is one of the reasons why we've had a musical chairs of who's here, right? Because a lot of the people didn't necessarily feel, the majority of the people didn't feel like that was the basis of the platform could be. And I'm like, so explain this to me. No man or woman is ever going to say they've totally figured out the other sex. It always makes for a great conversation piece to be able to hear another perspective on the other sex.
Mm-hmm.
Why not be able to give our 2 cents, put some facts behind it and life experience behind it in order to be able to validate what's really real and what's not? Because people will put bullshit out all the time. See, fellas, if a man, if he treats you and he's not a man, like,
Are you referring to the other?
no, I'm just talking about in general. It was one dude that posted this bullshit. He got a podcast. He booming or whatever. And I think it's like Tonight's Conversation. I think that's the name of the podcast, right? Mm-hmm. But he had a clip where he was saying, fellas, you know what? If you can't pay all the bills, then I ain't trying to hear nothing. Instead, I got to play the clip. I got to find it. What up, Tree? But the fact of what he was saying is you want a traditional man to do something that's not traditional in this market right now, because you have a modern woman. Like, a lot of women, this is what's crazy. A lot of women, and they don't understand this. We talk about the workplace because we always got to talk about black women, black women, black men in the workplace, right? When they ask what percentage of black men make up the top earners in America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only 10% of men make 6 figures. 10%, I think it's 10% of black men, if I'm not mistaken, make 6 figures. So you're asking for all these women who want men that are making 6 figures, you're asking for the elitist of the elitists, right? Mm-hmm. Well, if I make this money, he got to make this kind of money. He got to bring to the table what I bring to the table. And again, you want a hypergamy. You want to exemplify hypergamy, right? And I got to retract the statement, educational homogamy, not homogamy. But again, you want to meet somebody who is who is either on your level or higher. And 9 times out of 10, as we've already discussed, he don't want you. He wants somebody that's
Yeah, but see, I don't like being boxed in with all women.
I understand you don't like being boxed in with all women. You can't box
me in with all women.
But there's certain places where you do get boxed in with all women.
Listen, not all of them.
I didn't say that. A majority of them. Wait. Wait. I got one. I got a good one. You got a cycle, right?
All women do. That's something all women got.
That's some men shit to say.
Excuse me? I mean, okay, so that.
That was across the board.
Y'all have y'all moments.
Yeah, that was.
Y'all just don't release anything. Y'all be having y'all's too.
But let me find this clip. And but no, go into that, Cat. Why you don't like to be boxed in? I think that's a great segue.
I mean, because not all women are out here saying, "Oh, you got to make 6 figures, or you got to make, as much as I do, or more than I do." If you out here and you busting your butt and you providing, and you are a genuinely good person, and you trying to be better, and you have goals set, I don't know.
See, okay. So what I will say is that because my wife we had a conversation. We've all talked to women, and they make significant. These are all professional Black women making decent amount of money. Mm-hmm. A lot of them were saying how they wanted their man to pay all the bills. And it's like, yo, they still on it like 2023? And for me, I'm like, so y'all don't understand what that truly means. Because see, if he's paying all the bills, it's some other
He's
stuff.
gonna have expectations.
There you go.
Yeah,
And them
as he
expectations,
should.
but the
as he should.
expectations ain't gonna be
But
able to
they
be
gonna be
met.
met though.
Okay. Well,
Because it always sound good in theory
that?
until you actually have to do it. That first week gonna be fun, but after that, you're gonna be like, wait a minute.
Hello?
Especially if you've been an independent woman for a long time, work for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, you Tree, what's up?
Hey,
Hey y'all, I miss y'all, man. God damn, I miss y'all, man.
What's up, Tree?
Oh, can I get in on this topic, man? Because I think where you going with it, C-Mac, it's not all women, but it does feel like the majority of women say,
So before you go any further, Tree, again,
yeah,
what I always talk about is the majority. Because there's always gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say, that ain't me, that ain't me. But a majority, because again, this is a conversation that was held with a secret panel, and all these women were professional women.
If I sit back and I'm in a room in a room full of women, bro, the hot topic be the same subject. It be, yes, I want a dude that's either making this certain amount of money or he got to be on this certain level. It's never something. I rarely hear a woman say, "Man, I'll take a nigga for who he is."
How old
and
are
we
these
build
women?
together."
And these women were older.
It don't even matter. It don't even matter. I done heard 40 and up, and I'm not really saying like that's all women because my wife's not like this, and a couple of her friends are not like this. People that but the vast majority of women that I done been around and heard, it be the same shit.
That's real.
It be the same shit. I argue like we don't really argue. We debate about this topic a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you will rarely see a 6-figure woman with a dude making
40,000.
30,000,
Yeah.
40,000. You know what I mean? But if the shoes was flipped, it'll be a dude
Won't even
that
have a
will be
problem.
with, that's making 100, that's making 6 figures and would deal with a woman that's making $50,000, $60,000 a year.
that's
Absolutely.
probably a good
Never
woman.
seen
Ain't, what's the difference?
But how
What
can
you
you
mean?
say that about a woman, but can't say the same about a man?
I didn't say that.
Okay, I'm
I'm
just
not.
making sure.
I just said you can't box me in with all women.
No, I did
That
say
sound like
that.
you trying to
First
box.
of all,
Ain't
you
nobody-
boxing at the
ain't
wrong
nobody
person.
talking about Miss
I'm
Powder
just
over there.
saying.
I'm
Ain't
boxing
nobody
at the
saying Miss Powder.
statistics.
That's how you feel, Miss Powder.
Miss Powder.
I agree, Michaela.
Look,
I do too. I like that statement.
but
Read it out
What?
loud.
What you agree with?
But what I will say is that until they start looking around and noticing they're the last of a dying breed, like they got the career,
Okay,
they got the,
Jeezy.
Lord.
but they don't have that end game. They don't have the significant other. They don't have all the other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Then they become the cat lady, and then they wonder how did they get to that point. And it's like, well, because what's the joke? Joyce Meyer, right? She told the joke about the husband story, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't.
About the what?
So
I know what you're talking about.
Joyce Meyer tells the joke about
There was
the
like
husband
a
story.
different husband on
And you
each
go-
level.
Yeah, you go in on the first level,
Yeah, that's-
Yeah.
and this guy
There was a
does.
good man on the first level.
There you go.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
We ain't never satisfied. That's what she said.
But
Mhm.
y'all not.
That's a damn lie.
Y'all not.
A majority.
Y'all
Like
not.
if you're doing
When I
all
say
this-
y'all, I mean the majority.
I plead the
there
fifth.
you go. Why you plead the fifth, Jay?
I plead
I think
the fifth.
men are never satisfied because you lie and you cheat.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Yeah, there we go.
What?
Statistically speaking,
Okay, let's
Oh,
see.
I'm
let's
glad
see
you
for the
said
good
that.
man out
I'm
there
glad you
because-
said that. Statistically speaking, they've proven that women are not going to be honest about cheating or not. Women actually cheat more than men. And what happens is
we're
they will
smarter
take.
than y'all.
I wouldn't say that. Men
Yeah.
don't. No, that's
I
not what
would.
I would not say that, Ray. But
I would.
I'm gonna say that
We are smarter than y'all.
we more happy with in ignorance
Nah,
than y'all.
it ain't
Man,
nothing.
get
No,
out of here.
look,
Get
Tree,
out of
Tree,
here, bro.
check me out.
I ain't
Check me out.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily smarter. It's like this the thing.
Man,
Y'all know how
I
to.
got y'all, bro. Hold up, please, because I'm on the phone.
Go ahead.
The thing is, the reason why women get away with cheating is because majority of the time the dude playing his role.
Thank you.
What?
And that's the only reason why.
Nah, man.
When the female be cheating, when the dude be cheating with a female, majority of the time, that female gets too caught up in her feelings and then start fucking it up.
Pause.
Okay, now I'm
No, because there are definitely men out here that get caught up in their feelings and they start fucking it up as well.
I call them Tinder
That's
dick.
true. too.
Tender
But
dick niggas.
Women don't get caught simply
What's
because they don't.
Tinder
That's the
dick?
one thing women don't normally run their mouth about. Is when they
What
fuck.
I wouldn't even say that not running their mouth.
And
No,
the
that
other
ain't
thing
true
is,
neither.
women know how. Women are sneaky, basically.
Take it to our grave. You will
Thank you.
never know until
Thank
you
you.
see him crying at the casket.
Yeah.
Wondering, like, who
That's what I'm
is
saying.
this?
But niggas,
But see,
Why is he
but that's what I'm
look,
saying.
look.
Did it cancel?
So remember, I had gave numbers on that one report, right? And it was saying that women were not honest about the infidelity, right?
Mhm.
It was saying that they'll go to their grave with this shit. Men,
Yeah.
and not only that, a man don't really investigate or invest in investigating like a woman will. A woman will be sitting up here like, wait a minute, you come home every day by 5:05.
Private
You came in
investigator.
today at 5:03. You had 2 minutes to stop, get your dick somewhere. Hold on, let me
listen,
figure out what's going on.
I feel like women really
Hey.
need to open up more PIs because we definitely can. Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's why they better at cheating
Exactly.
because they know what to look for already.
Exactly.
So they know what to do.
Why you looking
That's
at me
what I'm saying.
like
They sneakier. Then, in that sense, they're smarter than the men. Because I don't even think it's about the being smart.
It's not being
just,
smart. We don't go the extra step to be like,
Because y'all don't care.
no, it ain't that we
It's
don't
not
care.
Y'all don't go
What
the
is
extra
it?
step to be cautious.
We like,
Hmm.
well, damn, she came in a little late, but she came home with food, so fuck it, shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
y'all don't go the
fuck all
extra step to be cautious.
only time a nigga don't say that when they see something strange because they already doing something.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even say that.
Nigga, that's
Because a
what
lot of
it is.
niggas, a lot of
If you that
times,
goddamn simple and slow, my nigga. I don't like being a.
Even
You
a
can never
cheater
be a
gonna
nigga
say
that's just sitting
something.
there. Unless you just retarded. I know we can't say that.
Or
no
just
more.
don't give a damn.
Just don't, or that you just don't give a damn for you not to see something going on
Mhm.
because it shows on people. It'll show.
Mhm.
nah, no. So you be trying to give it. A lot of men will give it benefit of the doubt, and women won't. A man will be like, okay, well that's odd, but I need.
We do give y'all benefit of the doubt in the beginning.
Hell nah.
What happened?
Kelly say when I did cheat, I never got caught ever. Okay.
Well, you're caught now.
He ain't with them hoes no more.
He ain't with him no more. But no, a lot of stuff as a man, we be like, look, if I know for the most part I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm not looking extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, that's a little off. This not it got to be like blatant in our damn near in our face. Like, hold on, wait a minute.
Mhm.
I walked in and I smelled cologne that ain't my cologne. Or why you changing the bed sheets? We ain't doing nothing. Oh, it's just time to change the bed
Y'all
sheets.
don't
Nah,
be
wait a
looking at
minute.
bed sheets.
Hold on, wait
They
a
really
minute.
don't.
Nah,
But
y'all don't be looking at bed
but
sheets.
that's what I'm saying.
Y'all don't look at
Hold on.
bed sheets. Y'all don't be looking at none of that. Y'all be looking.
Yeah, what you mean, bro? I
Y'all
take
be
care of my house the same way my girl take care of mine. I've noticed every goddamn
A woman
thing.
can go
I
to the
take
grocery store and come back from the grocery store and get in the shower. You wouldn't say shit.
I
Nigga,
would.
please.
That would be like
It
that
was
would be
hot at the grocery
alarming.
store. The AC was off with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
The AC was off at the grocery store. It's hot. I know it's summertime. Don't be using my water like that, though, my nigga. You take 3-4 showers a day. Say, man, I'm gonna. Hey. We gonna buy one of them little pools from Walmart. We gonna get a pool from Walmart, fill it up in the backyard. I'm putting a dishwasher liquid in it. You just need to clean up that many times.
You're right on that ass, all right, bud.
Nah, you ain't just walking in the house, hopping in the shower, and I ain't gonna think
hell
nothing
no.
strange. Especially you just went to the corner store or something.
Yeah.
Come on.
But most women ain't gonna do that. Like I said, that's for
Oh,
us.
she gonna clean it. They gonna make sure they in the situation where they can clean up before they get home.
Or
If not,
True.
they
They
got
gonna
the
have a
little wipes in the
It was just,
car.
yeah, it was just an example. Listen, dudes be having whole bags in their car with baby
Women do
wipes,
too. That's why I'm
condoms,
not saying
whatever else they need in there, pills.
Who call you seen that
she
in?
done found that. She done
Who call,
found that.
yeah,
Seen
yeah.
it.
Who call you done seen
I
that
done
in?
seen it. Let me go on my.
She took pictures of it and sent it to him. What's these for?
She got it in that female Christian girl group they in. They right.
I'm not a part of that no more.
At this point in my life, I don't give a damn. Just pay the bills.
I've met females like that. Like I had my own girl tell me that. She's like, I don't give a damn what that nigga do. As long as the bills get paid, boys get their hair cut at school.
Pay the bills. I don't give a damn.
but once you get, but that's a bad spot to be in for a nigga. If
So you know what kills me? So when men, so how we talk about women are, how you like to say women are so forgiving, right? And a man have to be, he get caught or whatever, lose his family, and he, you know. Wait a minute, she just showed the pack. She just showed the pack. We gotta see.
You can't don't scroll because I can't say who.
But wait, so was that his bag?
That was his.
So he got Simmons E?
Listen,
he was
I
looking
don't
out for you too.
Oh,
That boy said we both gonna be straight when we leave the room.
Right. Shit, baby, I got
men
you.
be having whole bags. Y'all need to check the bag. Check under the seat. Check, lady.
Man, look, I ain't doing all that.
Check it.
Fuck
If you
out.
think you
Take
cheat,
care of the
check.
house, take care of these bills, do what you do. I don't care.
But then again, and that's the point.
Boy, it's gonna be so much resentment in that though.
But if you had to,
Right.
if you've been in the doghouse and you get your family back, for you to turn around and get back out there in the streets,
Oh, you just stupid motherfucker. At that point, it's like you stupid, you don't want to grow up, you playing a dangerous game,
Yeah.
and that's the nigga. See, a nigga that do shit like that, he one of them niggas that's going to end up hurting himself.
bruh, by getting caught again, he already done.
No. Hurt himself like, oh, she fucking around type shit. Like a situation like that, my nigga, I wouldn't even get mad at a female like you just dog this nigga ass out. Cause like at some point it's like, nigga, you deserve it, bro. Like, come on, dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like if she didn't get
You better take advantage of this second chance.
yeah.
If not, like nigga, anything you get, hey, it is what it is.
But you know,
Yeah.
so here's the other thing about that though, and it make it hard to. We done seen friends go through this, you know what I'm saying, and heard stories, seen stories, you know, dudes get caught out cheating, and for some odd reason it go over a little too smooth. You know what I mean? It's like you go through it, but it don't be as bad as you think it's
My
gonna
nigga, if
be.
it was easy for you to get back in, she fucking somebody. Dog. I'm just gonna tell you straight up.
Hold up. And then
She get dug out.
and then be right there trying to, where you going? When you go? Come on.
Now, so now you carrying this shit, huh? Oh, okay. I'll be back. Don't worry. Nigga already know what that means. Man, she left the house with her hair straight. She came back in ponytail, bro. Yeah. I tried to lay down next to her when she got home. She turned the whole other way. Nigga, she came to bed with clothes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got whole full panties on, nigga. That mean don't touch me.
Again. So again, those are the telltale signs that you would know in that situation. Like
Mhm.
the writing on the wall. We don't even need
It's
no
up to you to read it.
man.
Anyway,
Most niggas can't
Too
read,
much.
dog.
that ain't my
Man.
problem.
A
Somebody was
nigga
saying
get
it.
so caught up in himself that he feel like he having it his way and
Just
won't
be
even pay
single.
attention.
Just be single.
Somebody
You
was
ain't gotta be
saying-
in no relationship or marriage or nothing. If you just out here and you just want to do what you do, just do it by yourself.
Somebody was saying men don't read between the lines, bro. And I was like,
Y'all
I
be
believe
doing
we
too much
do.
other stuff.
I believe we do. Some of us have the ability to do.
Some do, some don't.
I can
A
read
lot
between the
don't.
lines, but I'd rather you go ahead and just.
I would
shoot
much
straight
rather
from
you
the hip.
tell me.
Some
Yeah.
can read between the lines, but they just don't want to actually acknowledge that that's actually what's going on.
So I found the clip. I'm gonna play this clip. We're gonna
Uh-huh.
dissect it, and we're gonna run up out of here.
Pew.
So this, I really didn't. And y'all seen that boy? I don't know if y'all follow Hope City, the church.
No.
I don't follow him, but I know you too.
Pastor Jeremy made a clip that he hadn't,
I think I do follow them.
he had been gone for a minute because they put him away from the church because he had a affair on the wife, and this was like his second marriage or some shit like that. So he divorced again. So he on his third marriage.
Listen. Pastors are humans.
Exactly. That was my point a long time ago.
You know.
I do not want you to join any masculine modern women conversations. If you are not a man that can provide a safe space for her to be vulnerable enough to embrace her femininity with you, then shut the fuck up. If you don't provide and protect emotionally, financially, spiritually at a high level, shut the fuck up from a woman that can provide for herself. Quit complaining about these independent women. If you not a man, it's going to be a solution to that. The reason why there's so many independent women out here is because like you be so not dependable. If you provide her with a hard life, don't complain about the fact that when she come in your life, she not being soft. You want a woman to be submissive to you when you can't even submit the full rent payment? All y'all do is offer stress and headaches and wondering why this woman ain't your piece. If you are a man and
and don't even be giving good deal.
She said, "Don't even be giving good deal."
These niggas be taking this shit too far.
That's Ace metaphor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he gonna be coming to town
April.
I'm thirsty.
April something. That whole
April
little
15th. The whole little shit. Yeah.
I was thinking about going.
For me, I can't give my money.
I'm not going nothing like that.
Yeah. I can't give my money because I be wanting to get up there and tell them niggas, that ain't how it go, fam.
You should go.
First off, I've learned that I've only went to one seminar, and after that one seminar, whatever it was, I said I was never going to any more.
If it wasn't woman that thou loose, my nigga, you wouldn't.
I'm not going to any more. Like, I'm not about to sit up here and pay you to give me mediocre advice.
Oh,
that's true.
Like, I'm not doing it. And it's not knocking nobody that has done them, to each his own. Maybe yours was very educational, but I just can't. I can't.
Kellen said it right on the money. Panda bear.
I'm trying to tell you. These boys be on that bull. They know what's going to light a fire in women. And women,
we fight for it.
It's not even y'all gonna fight for it. Y'all more women tend to support faster than a man will anyway. But I didn't know if they go after these women. Women gonna pay.
A lot of yeah.
I don't need nobody.
He mixing some good and some bad, but it's like if you look at it, he on some bullshit.
I think
because women not being independent because of some.
You gotta watch what you get from off the internet because
you
can't always apply everything you see to your actual life.
And I'm like,
you know what? Hold on. I gotta let that breathe. Because she asked, that was a gold one. That was a gem.
A lot of my application is gonna come from the word. It's not gonna come from what I see on the internet. Now, sometimes I will, I'll post some stuff. I'll, say this, but my actual, what I got going on, and in my heart and my head, it don't come from here.
Right.
She be in my DM say I'm handsome. She be in my DM say I'm handsome.
But
I wonder if she knows that I'm married.
Even with that clip,
well, did you tell her?
Nobody actually? They just took that piece from that clip of what she was saying, but they didn't actually listen to the entire thing.
Four Kings podcast.
I didn't get the entire thing.
Dude was wilding. I don't get none that he's talking about. I pay all the bills. I think that's crazy.
I'm not with it either, Kay. Because see, here's the thing.
Especially with the economy that we live in nowadays, it's like, dude, what do you mean?
I was telling him the other day, I was like, shut the fuck up at this point. If you want to live a certain lifestyle, my nigga,
please speak on that. That really was the selling point. Cause tell that shit right, bud.
Yeah, in a lot of situations, a man can probably come through and pay all the bills. But then it's gonna be like if he's paying all the bills, like it's gonna be some shit that's gonna be getting cut. Hey, turn that motherfucking light off. Nigga, you flush after you done peed 3 times. Okay, like it's gonna
Man,
be.
in my house, we call it guys right during the day. You know what I'm saying? We don't use
shit was
use
like-
right. Use guys
But
right.
then you ain't gonna be able to go do all that extra shit.
All this going on this and doing all that ain't gonna fly.
But if we both come together,
We can attain the life. Because again,
Right.
it just makes sense.
If we doing this together, you can't tell me turn that damn light off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I walked in the house, my wife had the air conditioner on 65.
Oh, she tripping. I'm sorry. No, man.
But hey,
Sis,
you know what I said?
come on, man.
You
I
in
ain't-
trouble now.
I ain't even say nothing. I said, damn, it's surely cold in this motherfucker. I walked right
You
back
better
at
put some socks and a hoodie on.
Hell nah.
bro. Hey, but then when I got home later on that evening, I came home on my lunch break. That was whatever. But it's back on the temperature was supposed to be on. Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
so
right.
basically you weren't supposed to be home at the time that it was
Yeah, I
on
wouldn't.
65.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you had to mind your business.
Mm,
But you
Oh
weren't supposed to
damn,
be
my
at
mind
home.
business.
yeah.
Nah,
Not
my
at that
old lady
time.
be like,
But then again, I don't trip off that. Why? That wasn't my white bills. So go ahead. You got that?
Oh,
You got that,
hell
babe?
nah. I was like, babe, you good up in
So
there?
you shouldn't even looked at it. You
I
shouldn't
know.
even.
No, because when I walked in, I was like, shit.
you got a Macau and Cole in this hole.
Walked in, nipples got hard enough to cut glass and shit. Wait a minute, hold on.
Nah, that's too cold.
My thing is, I just want to pay like the major bills. Like I'll pay the house, I'll pay the car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll pay the like major utilities, but like I don't want to have to like I don't want to have to pay like extra shit. Like if we go out to eat, like you know what I'm saying? It's swipe your card. If you got a job, swipe your card.
Bro.
That's understandable.
And that's again.
I mean, if you paying all that, it's listen. I don't
Right.
understand some of these women out here. I don't, and I can't. I don't get it.
Yeah, if he paying all the major bills, then that means I should have.
Yeah.
There should definitely be some money set aside for me to pay for dates or if we're out eating.
Hello.
You
Mm.
know,
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
go on a date, you pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I took care of everything else.
I done paid the mortgage. I done paid the HOAs. I done paid for the
Man,
for the kids to
the
be in the.
HOAs, man.
Bullshit.
I done paid for the kids to be in activities. I done paid for the like, you know, if you doing all that, like, yeah,
Yeah.
don't know, you know. But
And
again,
I done paid the
And,
mud taxes on this whole at the end of the year.
Nigga,
I
I gotta
did.
pay mine.
so again,
I'm just
I feel-
renting.
this how I feel, and this I don't subscribe to the traditional model just for the simple fact because I know if I
I
was
don't
to pay
either.
everything, just like Ray Bud said, it would be a different lifestyle. But at the same time, you now would not be looked at as a helpmate. You would be looked at as damn near like a child.
Mhm.
And it's like, no. Think about it. What do a lot of these people call their kids?
They broke best friend.
My nigga.
don't do that.
My broke best friend.
So now you put them on the level of a child, and then that's why a lot of
What's that?
men.
Gen Zs or millennials?
But again, that's why a lot of men who pay all the bills and all that, they talk to their old lady like that. I don't know if you've ever been around them.
I have, and it's very degrading.
Nah.
Nah, we do my house Japanese style, right? So it's like I get paid and my money go right to my wife's account, like direct deposit.
That
We
ain't
pay all the
Japanese
bills with
style.
it.
That's
Yeah, that's what it's called.
what's that? No, because the black
That's
folks
called
do
a
that.
good
For,
husband.
Oh Lord.
who was that had somebody had a father or somebody that came? Oh, that's my homegirl I was talking to. She her dad used to come home, bring his check to the wife, and the wife paid
Yeah.
all the
My mama
bills.
husband used to do that.
Yeah.
But again, you do what work for you.
Take $100 here, you know.
Everything else.
you know I
is
need me-
cool.
But the bills get paid.
Okay, no, ain't nothing to complain about. He not coming home, flicking on the light switch, and the lights don't come on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Solid.
baby, you know I need my money so I can go down here and have
She
me a
probably got
love.
these
Dinner
young-
ready.
You probably got these younger women. You come home one day, the lights don't come on because she ain't paid the motherfucking bills.
But
She
Amazon
got-
show dropped that package.
Yeah. And she done got her some new weave in her head and got her nails done. And oh, she done did a whole lot.
oh,
You gotta watch it. Watch it.
oh, Jacoby watching.
Oh.
Shout out Jacoby.
Yeah.
What's up, nigga?
But again,
Comment. You know how to type.
but again, Kellen, I'm with you. Like
She'll burn up some chicken, but she ain't gonna spend on no money.
they okay then. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and work it. that's really what you had a solid partnership, because if I know I can spend this money and this and the third, and I know you gonna come in and pay this, and this.
Mm.
Not only that, I never wanted to dominate over you, but at the same time, when I put my foot down, goddamn it, I put my foot down. Okay, like hey, we didn't talk about all of this, but every now and then, as the man, you got to be able to put your foot down on one or two things. Now look, goddamn it,
Stop putting that AC on 65.
again, that ain't my foot down. I don't care about that.
Hey,
Only thing
AC
I'm gonna
on
spend some money
65?
on is some food.
Huh?
Food.
I'm like this.
That's
Look,
the one thing I put my foot down
it's-
about. We don't like. I ain't buying groceries, and then you want to eat out every day. Like,
somebody, your foot gonna get
Chick-fil-A
stabbed.
don't
Man,
need all my money.
Shit.
groceries too goddamn high, man. Oh, what's up, Kobe?
Yeah, but no, sex and communication. Them the only thing I put my foot. Look, because I can't fix it if you don't tell me what's wrong. So don't be around and getting all mad at me. Put all this shit right here, because that don't fix nothing. And because you in your feelings,
Communicate.
I need to be. Look, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And if I tell you, hey, I understand that you want to talk to me about this right now, but the timing bad right now because of I'm getting ready to go to work and I don't want to have to talk about this on the ride to work. And if I get upset, I might smack somebody and all that. Because
Man, that should fuck up your whole life.
right.
Yeah.
So because you need that time
Sometimes that's tough for us ladies to,
right.
Yeah.
And
Which I don't understand, because the first thing come out your mouth when y'all don't want to talk about something, well, let me process everything. But when it's time for us, y'all to talk to us, y'all want to hear that shit right now.
Or like when you got to be up in the morning.
And look, y'all can't even disagree.
That's
You
it.
want to argue with you
And
all night.
no, it's called growth. And
Right.
you know,
It's definitely called growth.
Have you
eventually.
grew yet?
Yes, I have.
So you ain't gonna want to talk about it right there on the spot.
If you say no, give me some time. I'm gonna give you some time.
But niggas don't tend to do that anyway,
But that's
though.
that petty time, though.
No, I'm dead serious. It's not me being petty.
Because
Yeah,
see,
I'm
with
gonna be
me,
all the time.
If you tell me you need some time, I'm gonna
I've
give you
done that.
time.
Yeah.
And when you ready to talk, okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about
But
it.
see,
You gonna call me?
the way you gonna respond to just give me some time. Let me do. You got it. And when y'all start talking like that, nigga already know what that is.
No, you have to
I'm
understand,
looking
that's
at you,
just
Jamie.
me. That's just
Nah,
me.
nigga know what that mean. Nigga know what that
If
mean.
my man
That's
tell me,
that.
babe,
Oh, we just gonna let it get worse.
no.
Alright, that's
My
what
man
that
tell
is.
me,
Alright,
just give me some
Alright.
time, babe. Let me process this. Okay, cool.
yeah, that's y'all. But when we say that,
No, okay, no. Him telling me,
oh, okay,
like, just give me some time.
but
Give me some
but
time.
again,
Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you your time.
But it depends on what it is.
It comes with growth.
I think that just
Because
depends
I
on what
might
the
not wanna-
situation.
I'm gonna tell you-
I ain't always able to receive it well.
Never.
And I wouldn't say never.
You women,
Hey, now wait a minute.
y'all gotta see, especially like in marriage, is like this is your wife, this is your
Mhm.
friend,
yeah,
this is your business partner
Yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes we
That's
gotta
it.
just
That's the part.
specify who we talking to. Like
Right.
I
which
need to
one
talk
are
to
you
my business
saying?
partner right now. Because a lot of times, a lot of women tend to like, if a man comes to you, he's trying to talk to you about something, or issue that he's having.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, if it's something negative that you're doing, you tend to get defensive off rip, like without even hearing the whole thing.
I think men do the same thing.
No.
No,
You forget
hell
because
no.
we listen to be the problem solvers, so we don't do that. We don't do that. We trying to figure out what you got the problem with, so we can try to fix it.
Well,
That's
what
what
you
we try
got
to do.
going on so we can fix it.
I'm telling you, see, it's three
We
dudes
right.
saying the same shit, but it's different from when we're trying to tell you something about like how we feel. Y'all ain't trying to hear
Yeah.
that shit. You waiting on the moment
At
so you
all.
can.
but again, see, a lot of times we don't be around there trying to talk about how we feel because we know
Mm-hmm.
what that could lead to. So
This isn't
Ain't
a
no
safe
safe place,
place.
bro. Ain't no safe place to how you feel, because she gonna use it against you later.
some will, you're right. But again, with growth and time in the game and everything, that tends to change things. That's why I said, for me, I'll sit up here instead of being like, if like one of the worst things I hate to do is start arguing with my wife in the morning, or even not even say start. I don't want to have an argument or a discussion about something that's really heavy with my wife first thing in the morning. And sometimes my wife will want to have that discussion, and I'll be like,
Can't
Hey.
do that to me.
We can't do that because again, you might hit the reset button once I walk out the door.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
I'm finna hold that hoe.
I might be finna hold that shit. Now I gotta drive to work, and I might drive fast because now I'm probably running late or something like
This nigga
that.
driving to work, listening to Zero, going 90. It's gonna be a bad day.
So again, the maturity aspect of it for me is like, hey, can we table this? We've actually grown to the point where she'd be like, because and at times it's not always okay. It's one of those things. Look, I'm trying to tell you. It's almost like that Will Smith Jada moment with the newspaper.
I'm not always the greatest at that.
Not saying I'm hitting her with a newspaper, but it's like
I'm not good at
the moment where you actually.
But just hear
It clicked.
regulars say that, like that just made me have a flashback. Like
What?
I remember me and my BD would get into it, and at the time he
She's
would
talking about her
take
baby
me
daddy.
to either school or to work, and he would play Zero, I Hate You. Oh, I hated that song.
Because that nigga say, I can't talk to this motherfucker, I ain't gonna
Talk to you
win.
like that.
But this, you gonna hit it.
I'm gonna play this.
Nigga turn the bass all the way up.
I used to be like, you gotta play that song. Yo.
Nigga, that's that I'm mad, but I'm not mad. Nigga banging. He gonna stop at the stove. Still, I'm gonna keep it up. You want something?
Or he would play.
Big Brown that
Usher,
talking
Let It
about-
Burn. I'd be like, oh, I usually just wanted
Yeah.
to punch him dead in his face. But I was like, no, Jamie, you can't do that. Don't touch that man.
I ain't gonna lie though. You right, because as men will sometimes be playing their music and knowing exactly what that shit mean. But because we can't verbalize it or directly say it
Mm-hmm.
because of the consequences that come with that.
Yeah.
You know, this is a safe place for me to be able to, you know,
Listen, as long as
Damn,
you are
if I-
trying to work to be a better you and to try to be a better communicator, that's all that matters. Because
right.
know.
And- but again, that's why I say that's my foot down. Communication sex. Because why? As a man, we most sexually driven anyway. We need that physical aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Physical
Like-
ass.
Well, I mean, I think when
Gotta
younger
break it
we do,
down.
but like when you get older, you really don't really need that. It's switched for men and women. Like when women get older, they can start purring. You know what I'm saying? They get like
That's
crazy.
what they say. They
That's
get
what
over
they say.
40. As we going down, they going up.
That's what they say.
That's what they
'cause,
say.
like, when
But you know why they? I think you know why they say that though.
Rapidly, like at 45.
Oh shit, we got another call. I'm gonna merge the call. Let's see all we got. Goddamn it. Hold on.
Okay.
This is the first time ever we got a merge call. Who we got on the line?
Hey, this tree, bro. My phone went dead, but I was trying to find.
Goddamn cricket phone.
Hey,
All right.
going on.
So Tree, well, I was just talking about communication, and the other thing that we're now talking about is like as a man putting your foot down. Not saying that because we're more modern day men, right? We do got some traditional values because we was raised by men who operate like that, right? Or we
Some
were
of y'all.
raised. Well, we were raised around people who operated with these traditional ideologies.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But because of modern times, we've evolved. Like I'm willing. I don't know if I could be with a woman who I've made significantly more money than. Like I'm over here balling and she bringing in like scraps. It's like
I wouldn't care.
no.
It depend. It would depend on
Because again,
everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just say I'm making $1 million and
Uh-huh.
she make 50 a year. I still need you to operate like you make 50 and I make $1 million.
that's the point though.
Not we make $1 million.
But that's
Yeah.
the difference. That's what I'm saying.
Even if you want, it's like no. And I know that sounds bad when you hear it. It's not saying that don't touch my fucking money. It's not that. It's just if you wouldn't do it with your own money, don't do it with mine. That's what it is.
I knew where you was going with that.
You see what I'm saying?
I knew where
Because
you
it's
was
not
going.
what
So we
you
talking
think it
about
is.
money. We're not talking about how she supports you, you know,
Well, that's-
mentally, emotionally, like none of
Yeah,
those
all of
things.
that's cool. You gon' but the thing is, I'm not gonna be with you if you ain't doing none of that anyway.
Okay.
So when you get past that, it's just all because that's what people thinking about. We thinking about the money, right?
Right.
So I'm saying, like, don't say, okay, if you wasn't buying yourself motherfucking first class trips, don't go buy this shit because now we got, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you wasn't doing it before, like,
No, but then you know how they do that if that was the situation? Well, I was doing it for us. I thought you might like it.
But I ain't buying that shit either. Like,
I'm just telling you, I've seen it happen. I literally heard the story. I know somebody that's a millionaire, right? Not gonna divulge who they are. Their wife ended up buying something. He questioned them about why she bought it. Like, well, I bought it because we like
no. But I didn't say, look, I didn't, the type of work I do, I didn't walk in the house where the men be basically like, we go through budgets and stuff, and they be like, man, look, whatever she want is cool. I'm like, no, don't say that, my
For
brother.
real.
Don't
You
say
setting
that.
yourself up.
I say, man, set a line that way we know not to cross it.
There you go.
When she went to order that $10,000 chandelier, I said, I told you, motherfucking ass. And he had it, but it was just like $10,000 for a goddamn light. Like, you told her, get whatever you want. And I told you,
My
set a
freshman
budget.
year in college, I dated a lawyer. She was like 47. I was like 19.
Told you.
She had hella bread.
Told
But
you.
like, I thought, yeah, she was older than me. But I told her what to do. Like, she didn't boss me around. I'm throwing dick. Bitch, we gonna do what I say. And you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
When she didn't listen to me, I broke up with her. And then she was like following me for like a couple of months.
Following you.
Oh yeah, she was popping up at the schoolhouse. I had to like get campus police involved and everything.
Oh, it was all
Kelly,
bad.
Kelly, was she what race was this woman?
Oh, she black.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gonna end up on the episode of Snap though. Okay.
Hey.
Oh no, it wasn't that. Like she was, like I met her. I used to work at Brothers Coat Factory. I met her at Brothers Coat Factory. I was flirting with her. She was going. You know what I'm saying? We had sex, and I thought that was all it was gonna be. And then she was like, "Well, you're my boyfriend now." And I was like,
When you say boyfriend, you mean that I am a
boyfriend.
boy and I am your. I dated a chick that was 39 when I was 23.
Mercedes and stuff like that. And it was cool. So we dated for a couple
Same
of months.
situation. She was in real estate and she just felt like first of all, she started trying to stop me from working. I know
Yeah,
you got
she
that
did
bread
too.
and all that, that's cool, but it's like, how much money you think you're gonna make today? First of all, why you gonna ask me that question?
Because she didn't want you to go to work.
She didn't want me to go to work.
Yeah, she wanted to spend that time with you.
Like, okay,
Uh-huh.
you say 1,000, okay, well, come get this 1,000, come stay 1,000 with me.
Did you do it?
The first couple of times I did. But I'm a nigga that like to work. Like after that, it was like, hey man, stop calling me. And would like call me knowing the time that I'm on the way to work. Like, what you doing? Going to work.
Hey, V.
Why? Bitch, I got bills to pay. I can pay your bills. Nah.
You ain't doing that.
And I did that for a few months. Did not have sex with that lady. Couldn't do it. I didn't like that lady like that.
You just didn't want to feel that saggy skin.
Nah, it wasn't even
Hey, I
that.
gotta go. My daughter's wild. I'm all
right, Kay.
To tell you the truth, she had that
Yeah.
hairy thing, and I didn't want. I'm not.
Did you
I
say Harry or Harriet?
hairy?
Oh, like she could put beads on.
Like for real,
Huh?
it was bad.
Harry and the
That
Henderson.
lady came
shit,
to the
huh?
door in that little nightgown thing, and I seen a little peak of hair coming out that thing, and I was like, kid. I turned to a little kid. I was like, oh no, baby, I can't do it. Oh no.
Oh Lord.
Acting like I was
Hey.
sick and everything. Played like I had the shit. Nigga, I went to the toilet and stayed in there about 30, 45 minutes. Farted a couple of times, came on there. I'm just gonna go to the house. No, I'm not gonna do it.
I dated plenty of older women, but this one older woman in particular, she wanted me to move in with her. And I was like, nah, I can't do that. Like, for me, because in my mind, the way I'm wired is like, I got to be able to either contribute or at least be bringing just as much to the table. Or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was her house. It's like, oh, no, I ain't finna do that. Because you ain't got to pay no, we just, you know what?
Nah, because the
Nah.
minute y'all get into it,
Yeah.
nigga, this my house. You can leave. Like, well, wait, baby, hold on. Let me get a shoe on or something. Goddamn.
Men do the same thing.
Nah, that ain't no man if you doing shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
If a man could let a woman come live with him, when you go live with a man, and this is the house that he had already, it's rare. And if a nigga do that type of whole ass shit, like kick the wife out, or I know a situation where a nigga kicked the wife and the kids out.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to keep the house. And I straight up like, that is a hoe ass nigga. Because I believe like if that shit ain't gonna work, let your kids and that woman have that. You a man. You supposed to be able to go get that again on your own.
Not all men are like that. I know.
It's childish, bro.
On next
You
week's
want out so
episode,
bad, bro. You gotta for one, you gotta make sure your kids straight.
I feel you on that.
You want your kids to be in a home, or you want them to be on Spice Lane living in some apartments? Because that's
damn,
all
not
she really.
Spice Lane.
I'm just saying, bro.
You had to go to the extreme.
Yeah.
But because you got to think the extreme, because the shit can happen like that. You already know you set up where you want to be at. Hey, cool. Y'all get this. I'm gonna make sure it's straight. I'm gonna go get my own in this.
Just
too.
saying.
You a man. Be a man, nigga.
V said not Spice Lane.
Just saying. You got to think about it.
Definitely be straight.
And men,
Well, what
I
else?
ain't doing it.
I've always believed in. I'm gonna make sure. Even like when my oldest daughter, when me and her mom separated, she got her spot. I bought the furniture, helped pay the bills and everything for a while. It was just like I want to make sure you straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my child there.
Yeah.
Like,
Not all men are like that. Sorry.
High five. Oh, fist bump.
cool.
Oh no.
But again, good conversation tonight, guys.
Yeah.
We had a very open dialogue tonight. We kind of, bounced around a little bit, but typical fashion when you add all the ingredients back to the pot when something was missing for a while. So can't wait to get together, do this next week. Next week, Good Friday, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we gonna turn
Goddamn
up
kids
next week.
out of school.
They are.
Yeah, they out of
Next
school Good
Friday.
Friday, but
Oh,
they got to
shit.
go to school Monday.
No, not mine.
I'm about to say,
They got to make that day up.
not all
Not
of them.
mine.
Not all of them. I need to
Or not
look.
for a bin.
Yeah,
No,
Mm.
sir.
Mm.
You
I
better go look.
seen on the thing.
That's a lie.
That
Better
might
go
be
double
just
check, bro.
yours.
Huh?
You better double check because I got a
Let me
client
check.
that
'Cause I think
Mine
it's
is
purposely
out
scheduled
It's a
something.
weather
Friday and
makeup day.
Monday.
No.
Look
Let me
that
see.
up real quick. Yeah,
It said in climate.
inclement weather makeup day was because they're gonna be out Good Friday. They gotta go back Monday.
They sure got it on the calendar.
No, they sent out a thing that said they was.
Oh,
Fort
So they
Bend
just-
did?
Yeah.
No, not my
Let me
kids'
see.
was
school.
it my client tripping then?
My kids' school don't even.
We'll talk about it when we
It
get
could
out.
be
Yeah,
implemented
Because
in
we gotta have other
July.
conversation when we
Yeah.
get out. So anyway,
Yes, Lord.
um,
Yes, Lord.
but yeah, if you tuned in late, it was plenty of meat on tonight's bone. So if you go back and catch it all the highlights, if not,
Really?
we'll drop the clips.
Pause on that one too.
I mean, we could.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. But remember, Spotify podcast, everywhere, iHeartRadio,
Yeah, we everywhere.
yeah, Amazon. I even got a clip running on that. But like, share, comment, subscribe. In life, don't go where you're tolerated, go where you're elevated and celebrated. For Kings Podcast, ENT, we're out.